Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll here. And starting in this one, Reed Detmers.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen.
2-2.
It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And strike two.
2-2's the count.
And here it comes. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first. One out in the top of the first.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
And there's a ball.
3-1.
Pena, the runner at second with one away. That one fouled off. And ball four, two aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
And now it's Christian Walker. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the curb, and it was a smart choice.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So they strand a pair. And now the Angels will get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium, and today's starter, Peter Lambert. What do you got on him, Chris?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Bottom of the first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
This one swung on and hit well, way back there, and out of here. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
So frustrating for any pitcher. Finished outside the zone, and he still managed to get punished with a home run. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Mike Trout. In there at the knees. And that's strike two. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Look out!
He's hit.
And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie, found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. The 1-1 is fouled off. Trout, the lead runner, out at second. Shanuel on at first with nobody out. That's to third. On to second, they get 1 to Walker, and that's 2.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And next for L.A., Vaughn Grissom. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Angels get 1 with a solo homer. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Anaheim, second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's outside. Our umpire for this one, Freddie
3-1.
Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
That one misses.
Take your base.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Taylor Trammell. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Nobody out, runner at first. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Zach DeZenzo up next for the Astros. And that's a little bit high. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cut out and missed, struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's Christian Vasquez. That one well upstairs, and it's 2-1. And that one in the air center field. Trout makes the play, and that is that. One left for Houston. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Wade Meckler. Up and in, 3-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Joe Adele. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In there safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here's a speed threat, Oswald Peraza. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Next to hit, Logan O'Hoppe. And a curve misses outside.
2-1.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Popped up. Walker under it. Drops into the glove. That is the inning. Angels leave one, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. One down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
One down, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. 2 outs, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're down 1-0. Back here at Angels Stadium, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
One out, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
2-2.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
To the right side. Altuve handles it on the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done. Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Fastball for a strike.
Count's full.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. In the air, left field, down the line, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. Back in Anaheim, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Christian Walker. That one misses.
That's ball four.
So a
Take your
leadoff
break.
walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Walker gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fights it off. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one almost got him.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Just
Full
missing
count.
there, and it's 3-2.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Cam Smith up next for the Astros. That one missing inside. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Here's an opportunity
3-1.
to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering is fouled back. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. And midway in the 4th, it's the Angels 1 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. A.J. Blueball getting loose out there. Okert getting cranked up as well. That's a little high.
That's up.
And the count is even, 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
2-2.
Headed towards the corner. Smith on the move. Reaches for it, but it's foul.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Wade Meckler, the next to hit for the Angels. Ball to strike. That one missed.
2-1.
That one ripped right center field. And out of here. And they add a run. It's 2-0. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's some real power at the plate. Joe Adele. 2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. But the Angels add to the lead on this solo blast. And it's 2-zip. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 68.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs. Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hit in the air, left field. Meckler hauls it in, and there's one away. Now the left fielder, Zach DeZenzo. Cut on and lifted in the air. Meckler on his way in. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Christian Vasquez, the hitter. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting, in today's world of baseball compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
2 outs. Pitch in the dirt. It's 2-2. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page. And that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, AJ Blueball.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the second baseman, Oswald Peraza. In the air, right side. Smith under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Logan.
Next to hit, Logan O'Hoppe.
So, with the purpose, there is a reason, and then if I retreat, then I'm...
And now it's
That
even
missed.
up.
That's the ball.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an
2 balls, 2
incredible
strikes.
two-strike pitch.
Just
Got a full
off the
count.
outside edge. And the count is filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So digging in, Zach Neto. Man at first, one away. And there's the
That's the
ball.
ball. Full count.
And ball
Take your
4,
bait.
2
Ball
aboard.
4.
Up next, the Angels.
Now let's go and let it sing.
2 on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter, Mike Trout.
Favors we can divvy up.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
We ain't even planning, but
2 on, 1 out. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Trammell makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Nolan Shallow.
Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Next pitch is outside.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat
Full
them.
count.
Close, but called a ball. And it's 3-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. We're through 5. Angels 2 and the Astros nothing.
I'm trying to pull up with a motorcade. Every single day trying to hold a K. Look me in the face, put the phone away. Gotta grind so you
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball. Action in the Angels bullpen. Chase Silseth, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Bachman warming up as well. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
3-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's going to be Yordan Alvarez.
Ball out.
That's outside. And it's 2-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Runner, take your base.
Well, this could be the start of something. They haven't found a way to score yet, but now's their chance to change that.
First and second, no outs. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. That's off the inside corner. 3-1. Christian Walker in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one smoked out to left. And there's one down. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 68 departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Now on the bump, number 70.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Popped up, and the infield fly is called.
Rule in effect.
Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. And fouled off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
2 on, 2 outs. And that one misses up and in. Full count now. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if you can find some open grass in the outfield.
That one lifted to left. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th. And now Jorge Soler. Missed with a changeup. Ball 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2 on the way. Next offering misses down and away.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
Out towards right center field. Trammell on the move to the alley. Makes the grab. 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one misses.
That's the ball.
Now 3-1.
Good spot there, but
3-1.
didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. Too high, and it's
Take
ball
your
4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout, but he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And now the right fielder, Joe Adell. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
2 outs. There's the swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1 and 2's the count.
This one in the air right field, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Astros bullpen. Angel De Los Santos on to pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now, Oswald Peraza lifted in the air right center field. And that is the inning. So a strong showing there from the Houston bullpen. We're through 6 full. Angels 2 and the Astros nothing. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and the batter now, Cam Smith. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down. Really important at bat coming up now.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next to hit for Houston, Taylor Trammell. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly. It's 2-1.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone. 2-1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Ripped to short. Throws to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So here's Christian Vasquez looking to get the tying run on base. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Clearly was sitting on the fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Angels 2 and the Astros 1. Back here at Angel Stadium, and here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Struck him out looking. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes the ball. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Brian Abreu, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. King, the lefty, warming up as well. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Nope. That one just misses. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Trout. Pickoff throw.
Hey.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And next for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1-2.
That one misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll do it. Angels strand 1. They lead it 2-1.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chase Silson.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And that's down and away. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kirby Yates, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The other way. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
So now here's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. That misses. 2-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. 1 down, base is empty. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Isaac Paredes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Goes down looking. Now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. And our score remains 2-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Jorge Soler getting ready to hit. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Vaughn Grissom, the next to hit for the Angels. Ball to strike, the pitch, and that is out of play.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
The 1-2, and that's in the dirt. Movement in the bullpen. Steven Okert preparing to come on if needed. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the left fielder, Wade Meckler. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a nice at bat and a great take on 3-2. Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2's the count.
Right through there, got him. That ends the frame. Angels leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kirby Yates.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1-2's the count.
A little bit low.
That's
2
down.
balls, 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's downstairs and outside. Jose Altuve in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Swing, and he popped it up. Peraza brings it in, and there's one away. And now Cam Smith. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that one fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Next pitch
2-2.
way upstairs. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now the Astros are down to their final out.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
This could end it. That's inside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, a tight 2-1 ball game. Classic pitching and defense in this game. A lot of good execution, and neither team really beat themselves by way of mistakes. But ultimately, it came down to one or two key plays to make the difference for the win.